Well, U.S. Secretary of State Antony Blinken has unveiled a draft UN Security Council resolution that seeks, quote, an immediate ceasefire linked to the release of hostages in Gaza. He made that announcement during his tour of the Middle East that will end with a stop in Israel. U.S. officials have been negotiating an alternative text since objecting to the use of the term immediate in a draft submitted by Algeria back in February. Washington has been applying pressure on Israel in talks to push for a truce deal. Mr. Blinken is now in Cairo, where he met with his Egyptian counterpart Sameh Shoukry, as well as President Abdel Fattah el-Sisi. The pair discussed negotiations to secure an immediate ceasefire for at least 6 weeks and the release of all hostages. Mr. Blinken is also scheduled to meet with officials from Saudi Arabia, Qatar and Jordan. This is his 6th visit to the region since the start of the war in Gaza. On the ground in Gaza, the enclave's biggest hospital has become a major flashpoint. The IDF says more than 140 militants have been killed in 4 days of fighting in and around the Al-Shifa hospital. But witnesses say the Israeli army shot at people in the compound and detained Palestinian journalists and health workers. For more, Sarah Coates joins us live from Tel Aviv. Sarah, the U.S. has been vetoing any move for an immediate ceasefire at the UN Security Council since the Israeli retaliation to the Hamas attacks in October. What has changed and what could be in this new resolution that has got Washington to come around?
The language here is certainly very interesting in this draft that's circulating by the United States. It says that it has determined the imperative for a ceasefire, whereas these other ones that have been put forward are demanding an immediate ceasefire. Now, this one is also tied directly to the release of hostages. We've heard from the US Secretary of State Antony Blinken saying that we are really pushing for a ceasefire that would see the release of these captives. And it comes as these negotiations are ongoing in Doha. The Secretary of State, he came out in Saudi yesterday to say that he believes that an agreement is much more possible. He says that gaps are closing, but he didn't actually elaborate on which gaps these are. He did speak out to a Saudi publication saying that mediators have been working very closely with the Israelis to put forward a proposal that was rejected by Hamas. Hamas has now come back with its own set of demands, which these mediators are working on. But we do need to remember the main stumbling block, the main hurdle really here that we've been seeing time and time again is the end to this war. Hamas wants a full ceasefire. It wants people of fighting age to return to the northern part of the Strip. And this is certainly something that we've heard from the Israeli establishment time and time again, that this will not happen until Hamas has been entirely defeated.
All right, and part of that defeat is the ongoing war. Gaza's largest hospital, Al-Shifa, at this moment still under Israeli siege. And we've heard contradicting claims. The IDF says it has killed 140 militants. Gaza's health ministry says all those killed were injured patients and displaced persons. Any clarity on this?
Important to say here that neither of these claims, either from Hamas or from the IDF, have been independently verified. We do know that this raid is ongoing, and we also know, according to people on the ground, that there were some thousands of people sheltering inside this Al-Shifa hospital. There are many videos circulating on social media, even on Reuters, showing loud booms around this hospital. The Israeli military says that so far it's killed some 140 Hamas operatives inside that hospital. It's also questioned hundreds of others. And yesterday, the military did put out this operational update. We also saw pictures of these, 140 or so people who have been brought back here to Israel for further questioning. But this is of real concern, given the Al-Shifa hospital is the largest hospital in the Gaza Strip. It's only partly operational and really serving the needs of many, many people there who have been injured. Still no word on when this operation could actually wrap up. But what it does show is that Hamas has managed to regroup in the northern part of the Gaza Strip, an area that the Israeli military had said it had cleared. And it goes to show now that the Israeli military is once again trying to shut this down.
Thanks. So Sarah Coles reporting live from Tel Aviv.